Hello and welcome to another Outlaws of Thunder Junction draft. I'm paulcheon, and today we are sitting at rank number 28. We are in the 20s. Can we make it to maybe 21, 23? We shall see. We got a trophy the other day with a nice little Boros. I want to call it the Prairie Dog deck, although of course we had the Bruised Tarl, but I mean triple Prairie Dog did a lot of work in that deck. So let's go ahead and collect some gems and hop into another queue and see how we do. If you've enjoyed this content, I did want to say, I do have a Patreon channel. My link to the Patreon is in the description below. I want to give a special shout out to all the current patrons. Thank you so much for all your support, as it allows me to do what I like to do best, which is of course create Magic the Gathering content. By joining the Patreon, you'll get access to the Discord server, which I do feel, if you're looking to improve your game, honestly, I do feel like it's one of the best things you can do, is join that Discord, because there are a ton of people there willing to help you improve your game and take it to the next level. All right, let's hop in. We've had a couple of successful Boros decks. What can we do this time around? All right, let's take a look. We have a lot of good uncommons here. We have Repulse, Unfortunate Accident, and Ruthless Lawbringer. I don't think anything else really comes close. We have a couple of deserts for mana fixing, and then we have a Spinewoods Paladin, which is decent, but I think starting off, I'd rather just take a removal spell. And green is also kind of overdrafted, so it's kind of my tiebreaker too. So I think it's between one of these three cards. I think Unfortunate Accident and Ruthless Lawbringer are comparable, but one is single black and the other one is black-white. And I do think Unfortunate Accident is close also in power level to Repulse, but Repulse is blue and Unfortunate Accident is black. So I'm going to start things off here with Unfortunate Accident and see where things go, but passing some pretty good uncommons here along with that Spinewoods Paladin. And now we have, okay, couple of options. For uncommon, you have This Town Ain't Big Enough, which is a fine bounce spell. But then I'm looking at Mystical Tether versus Cactarantula, and then there's a Conduit Pylons and a Mirage Mesa. So for me, I'm definitely looking at either the Tether or the Cactarantula. Now, I do favor green over white. So I kind of do like drafting the Golgari desert-based control deck, splashing things if possible. So I'm kind of leaning towards the Cactarantula here. I do think, for what it's worth, I do think it's pretty close. But like I said, I kind of have been favoring green. I kind of favor green, and I haven't really been having as much success in the black-white pairing. So let's take the Cactarantula here and see what happens. I mean, if white ends up being open, I'm still happy enough to take the white cards and see what's available. For example, this pack has a Fierce Retribution, which is okay, but I've actually found it to be less good. Just, you know, it kills only attacking creatures, and 6 mana to kill a thing is fine, but not great. So I've actually been a little bit underwhelmed by the Fierce Retribution. There's a Take Up the Shield as well. There's a Bristlepack Sentry, but I'm actually going to take a Mirage Mesa here, just because every deck of mine that's had like multiple copies of Mirage Mesa, I've just been really happy with, as it does allow you to splash. And given the fact that we did start out with a Cactarantula, having a couple of deserts is pretty nice. And like I said, this is one of the better deserts at helping you figure out what your third color is going to be. Moving into this pack, we have a very, very weak pack. We have Tai Joaquin, Perfect Shot, which is not very good with the 2 cards we have so far. Essence Capture as a decent but not great counterspell because it costs double blue. And in my opinion, the best card here is probably just Desperate Bloodseeker. 2 mana for 2/2 lifelinker is just great. And then being able to self-mill yourself in a black-green deck is also quite strong. So let's go ahead and take the Bloodseeker. Now, not the most exciting start here, I will say. Bloodseeker, 4th pick. I mean, this is okay. We have 1 uncommon and 3 commons. And now we have this pack where basically the best card in this pack, and it's not remotely close, is Marauding Sphinx. So I think that's just the card that I have to take here. There's a Black-White Desert and a Bristlepack Sentry, but I think Bristlepack Sentry is enough worse, where I'm going to speculate on the Marauding Sphinx. And hey, look, if we end up in a blue-black crime deck, I'm okay with that. So we'll take the Sphinx here and see where things go. And this is a pack, again, with only 1 remotely decent card, and that's the Prosperity Tycoon. Blue, green, black, white. What a nice start. What a nice start, huh? Where am I going with this? Should we take the Skewer the Critics? Should we take the Skewer of the Critics? I don't think I'm going to do that. Oh my gosh. Not really going to take the Bounding Felidar. I like this most in the green-white decks where you do have a few mount synergies. This is a pretty weak pack overall. I will take Eroded Canyon as just a desert that commits a crime. And again, just try to figure out what my lane needs to be here. That's a pretty late Canyon Crab, and this is a pack with 3 blue cards here. Sandstorm Verge notably is okay in a crime deck if your mana is okay, but I think I'd rather just have the 2-drop here in the Canyon Crab and figure out what my colors, what colors I need to be in. Certainly green is not it. What do we take this over? We took this over Removal Spell, right? We took this over Mystical Tether. All right, it is what it is. Looks like we might be a blue-black crime deck. I'll take the Spring Splasher here in case I end up with it. I only will play this if basically I just have mono. If my entire deck wants me to commit crimes, I will play the Splasher. Otherwise, I'll try my best not to play it. I do like This Town Ain't Big Enough over the Failed Fording. This card's also fine. I already have 2 deserts, but I do think This Town Ain't Big Enough is better. So I do think blue is seemingly open here, but I don't know what the second color I need to be is, right? Like these packs are just all kind of weak cards. I don't really want to play a bunch of Daring Thunder Thieves. I mean, I don't really want to play any of these cards. So we have 5 cards we're happy playing because we were trying to find our lane. I mean, I can certainly see a world where we end up in blue-white, but I believe Tycoon. I mean, we saw some white cards early, so maybe that's something that we can go. I'm going to just hide the Cactarantula. We just saw no green cards. We saw a Spinewoods Paladin that we could have taken first pick and then the Cactarantula, and literally no Hard Bristle Bandit, no Throw from the Saddle, no, just nothing, right? So I don't think that's where we want to be. So it's going to be blue X, maybe it's going to be blue black, we shall see. All right, moving into pack number 2, Hollow Marauder is by far the best card in this pack, and we are potentially looking to be black. I mean, black is also contested, but I think this combination, blue-black, is a very nice color combination to be in, so I'll take the Hollow Marauder out of this pack over Hard Bristle Bandit, I believe, and make your own luck. Put this here, and see what else we have coming up here. There is a Prairie Dog. It did a lot of work for us in the last draft, but I don't think I'm going to be taking it here. Going to be looking at blue and black cards. Also just looking for good early interaction if possible. So I don't think I want the Emergent Haunting right now. I think I would rather play something like a Phantom Interference just to have something to play early to interact with my opponent. And then hopefully we table something like the Ambush Gigapede. The thing is, I like Ambush Gigapede, but I don't put a high priority on it just because it costs 6 mana. And oftentimes I can just find a way to get a copy of that in the late game. Here we got a 3rd pick Slickshot Lockpicker. So again, picking up all the blue here. There's a Malcolm the Eyes, but red didn't seem especially open. So not going to take it. Prosperity Tycoon is also good. Hopefully we table maybe this Phantom Interference. There's also an Ambush Gigapede in this pack. But very, very happy with the Slickshot Lockpicker. And hopefully we can pick up some interaction here to go with the Lockpicker. And boom, slamming Desert Stew. We already have 2 deserts. There's a black-green desert that's kind of interesting, but not over the Desert Stew. So, all right, locking ourselves in at this point into a blue-black control deck. I would like to pick up Intimidation Campaign just because I think the card is super sweet. Is it good? It's fine. I just like it a lot. That's all. All right, ooh, this is a nice pack too. Man, Soured Springs is perfect, right? But Nimble Brigand is also incredible. In blue-black, you're just going to have so many ways to target your opponent's cards. So I will give up on the Soured Springs. A little bit sad about it, but I think Nimble Brigand is going to be really, really good here. So let's go ahead and take that. And now we have this pack. That's a late Bruce Tarl. Man, you've given us many trophies, Bruce Almighty, but not today, not today. Here we have Lively Dirge, which doesn't seem that good here. I don't have like a sick 4-mana bomb to go get. So it's between Treasure Dredger and Jailbreak Scheme. I think Treasure Dredger just kind of is not very good. So I will take the Jailbreak Scheme just to have as another interactive spell, another way to commit a crime in our blue-black deck. And now this is a pack with basically nothing that I want. Corrupted Conviction, no. I guess I'll take a Geyser Drake in case I just need a filler 3-mana creature. Although I won't be super excited to play it. Right now we're on 17 minus 6. We're on 11 cards I'm happy with, so we got some work to do. I mean, that being said, I'll still play like a Spring Splasher if I have to, but would rather avoid it if I can. And now we have, oh, another Desert Stew. That is fantastic. I don't mind Seize the Secrets, and wow, we're seeing a Slick Sequence and a Scorching Shot here, but very happy about that Desert Stew as well. So hopefully, with 2 copies of Desert Stew, certainly I would be reasonably happy playing basically any blue or black desert, right? Any blue or black desert, because that allows me to commit a crime. We have 2 crime payoffs right now, but it also just powers up our Desert Stews. Let's get more payoffs, though. I'm thinking about, like, Blood Hustlers, Vadmir, Intimidation Campaign, cards of that nature. I'll take a Slick Shot Vault Buster, but, again, a card I hope not to play. A couple of rares here and a Prickly Pear. I guess I'll take a rare here, I guess. Don't think I'm going to be playing the Pitiless Carnage. Let's see. The Phantom Interference did table. I am very happy about that. I'm going to actually just put this in the 2-mana slot. So yeah, this also can be played at 2 mana. So even if I only have 2 2-drops as creatures, we have 6 things we can do on turn 2, right? To interact with what our opponents are trying to do. So that's fine. And honestly, Geyser Drake is probably playable here. We have 2 copies of Phantom Interference, double Desert Stew, Unfortunate Accident, and This Town Ain't Big Enough. So I think all of those combined means that the Geyser Drake is playable. Will I say awesome? No, but playable. Okay, taking a look here. This is a pack with 4 rares. Grand Abolisher, Pariah are both not very good. There's Fibblethip, which is very slow. Another Malcolm. Cards we can't cast. A bunch of good uncommons. And then now we're looking at Failed Fording versus Desperate Bloodseeker. I'm just going to take the Bloodseeker here for now. I am not a big fan of Fibblethip. I think Fibblethip is like one of the worst rares in the set, actually. Sadly, but I will take the Bloodseeker here just to have another 2-mana creature here. So this gives us 3 2-mana creatures. So our curve is looking very, very nice here. And now there's a pack with, wow, look at these cards. Lassoed by the Law, Detention Sphere, Prairie Dog. Goodness. Forsaken Miner, which I like better in the black-red crime deck. The blue-black decks tend to be a little more controlling. There's a Desert Stew, which I think is going to be the pick for me. And hopefully I can pick up a few extra deserts here, just because now we have 3 copies of Desert Stew. And move on. This is an interesting pack. A lot of good options. Rictus Robber, right? With triple Desert Stew and 1 Unfortunate Accident, Raven of Fell Omens, and Servant of the Stinger. I'm actually not sure. You know, I'm just going to take Servant of the Stinger. Let's just take another good 2-drop. I actually feel like I'm a little bit lighter on hard removal. I have 4 ways to kill things, so the Rictus Robber is not always the most consistent thing. And I think the Raven of Fell Omens is okay, but I think I'd prefer having just another 2-mana creature that helps deal with the large green creatures that I'm expecting to play against. And another great desert here, but I mean, I simply cannot pass a Consuming Ashes, so got to do what we got to do here. Take the very, very good removal spell in the Consuming Ashes. Now we have the choice between, I don't like Stop Cold, so I'm not going to take it. I have the choice between Canyon Crab, Reanimate, and Mourner Surprise. I would like to find one way to get one of these creatures back. I don't think I want 2 crabs. I actually don't like Reanimate that much. So yeah, I don't mind playing 1 copy of Mourner Surprise. We do have some self-milling here with the Desperate Bloodseeker. So after milling ourselves, getting back one of these 2 cards or the Lockpicker seems quite nice. And now I'm going to slam Lazav and be very, very happy about it. That's a super sweet crime payoff card, so very happy about that. There's an Ariete here, but not really interested in splashing white. I'll just take another Jailbreak Scheme here, I guess. And yeah, I mean, this is looking pretty nice here. Ooh, I'm going to slam Bandit's Hall as well. Just a nice little crime payoff. I mean, we have so many ways to commit crimes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, potentially 13, 14. So we are not short on ways to commit crimes. Would really like to pick up just any extra deserts here if possible, just to have a way to trigger some of our nice cards and also turn on our Desert Stews. Here I'll take a Failed Fording. Not sure if I want to play it, but I might. I mean, I do have these 2 deserts. Really would like another one. There was that Sandstorm Verge that I kind of wish I had as well, but I don't know. We'll see if we do end up getting an extra desert here. But You know, Desert Stew is still a fine card, but of course it gets better the more deserts that you have. And now we have this pack. Prairie Dog, 10th pick. Unreal. Do I want another Phantom Interference or a Peerless Rope Master? I'm just going to take another Phantom Interference. I think the Rope Master is pretty bad, and with the Geyser Drake, I mean, the Phantom Interference is going to be fun. Ooh, there is a Sandstorm Verge. I'm going to play it. It's a desert. Makes my mana a little bit worse for sure, but the Mirage Mesa definitely helps a little bit. What is this pack? Hypothesizzle, Scalestorm Summoner, and Trained Eric's? I guess white was really where we needed to be, but obviously it's far too late. And honestly, blue-black did not end up too bad, so I can't be that upset here. Do need to make some cuts here. Let's see what's going to end up not making it here for us. Oh, just one cut. All right. All right. What are we looking at here? Something like this. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 creatures, huh? Hey, look. Phantom Interference is a creature, okay? Unfortunate Accident, also a creature. So what are we cutting? It's like Failed Fording or Jailbreak Scheme or Phantom Interference. Probably one of those cards. I think I'm just going to cut the Failed Fording. I have a Discount Ain't Big Enough and 2 Jailbreak Schemes, and you can overload on bounce effects, and this one at least doesn't put you down a card. So let's try something like this. And what is our color situation? It's pretty close. So I guess we have one more blue card than black card. We have a double blue card and a double black card. We do have the Bandit's Hall too as well to help with our mana, so I'm okay with this. All right, let's give this a whirl. No intimidation campaign, but it's okay. Just a nice little solid Dimir crime deck. Okay, Dimir crimes. What do we got? We got a 2-drop here in Phantom Interference. Oh, I do want to get max value here. I mean, obviously just we're going to counter anything they play on turn 2, but when I was doing my set reviews, all I could think about was turn 3 Geyser Drake, turn 4 counter your thing, make a 2/2. Come on. You have to admit, that's pretty sweet, right? Build your own Mystic Snake. Do you even know what Mystic Snake is? Is it legal in this set? It might be. I'm not sure. All right. We'll keep this hand, though. I think one thing my deck might lack is card draw. I don't have a ton of... Like, I would love just a singular copy of Plan to Heist or something, but it's okay. I think this deck is still more than fine. Oh, yes, we are not letting you resolve that, friend. Okay, so let's go Geyser Drake here. If I draw land number 5, I might hold off on this Eroded Canyon, as Marauding Sphinx allows me to commit a crime. Prosperity Tycoon, oof. Okay. Don't really like the idea of bouncing that. I guess we'll attack with our flyer. This is kind of rough. I don't really want to bounce a token either. I mean, do we bounce the Tycoon and just give them another token? Seems kind of rough. Let me think about this. Yeah, let's still do it. I definitely don't feel good about this, and they can certainly put it on top. Alright. But I'm just trying to basically make it so that they have to play it again, continue attacking with my flyer here, and then I have the Marauding Sphinx, so kind of the plan is to try to win with the flyers. And we do have the Mourner Surprise to get back this Marauding Sphinx if it does die. I also have this Bloodseeker, and now that I have Mourner Surprise and Lockpick, it's weird, because like I want to commit a crime. Why wouldn't you pump with your mercenaries? Oh, man. Alright, well, anyways. They just missed out on 6 free damage, I think. Is there like a Convoke spell in the format? Is there like a big scorecard I don't know about? Yeah, they just missed 2 damage. Hey, I'm here for it. I am here for it. Okay. Interesting. So I can target myself, but if I target them, I get to Surveil 2, which is this kind of like milling myself, right? So let's go ahead and target our opponent. See what we need. Do I want this land? And do I want this other copy of Jailbreak Scheme? Kinda do. Alright, let's run it. Do I have any creature I want to get back? No. Alright. I want to keep up Phantom Interference here. I don't know if that's correct. And I kept the land here so that this turn I can keep up Phantom Interference. And then next turn I can play the land and then cast the Lockpicker and bounce this with the Jailbreak Scheme. Let us block. Outlaw Medic is good. Oh boy. Let's target that. Commit some crimes. Like I said, I'll still keep the Jailbreak Scheme. I think it's going to be pretty good. Oh, maybe that's better? How many deserts do I have? I have 2? Jailbreak Scheme's got to be better. I think I like both. Alright. Ooh, we just got rid of it entirely, and they drew a card, so that's great. They're at 5 life. I have lethal in the air. They can pump up their Outlaw Medic here and get in for a bunch of damage. Okay. I'm going to block here with the Sphinx, I think, now that I no longer have a lethal attack. They're drawing a card here. And remember, I can get back the Sphinx here still, which is pretty good. Verge is also a nice way to commit crimes. We'll see what they have. Fell the Mighty. Wow. Did not expect that one. Holy cow. Yikes. Well, my opponent killed all my creatures. That was rude. They have 4 cards in hand too? Oh my gosh. Alright, let's cast Mourner Surprise here. The question is, do I just get like Slickshot Lockpicker back here? Or do I just get Marauding Sphinx? I'm gonna go for value here. And do this. Then plot. I mean, the Lockpicker might just be the better pick anyways if they play like a couple of big creatures that I absolutely need to kill. Alright, 12 to 8 here. What you got for me? Fair enough. Let's get the Mourner Surprise. Let's get back the Sphinx. And let us pass for the turn. This way we got an extra 2-3 out of the deal, right? By getting back the Lockpicker. They had 4 cards in hand. I just felt like they're going to have some extra resources here. So just trying my best here to get a little extra bit of value here. What do you have for 6 mana? You have 5 cards in hand. How on earth do you not have a play? You know what I mean? Like, what can be in their hand? Ah, I see. It all makes sense. Man, we didn't table any of those Gigapeds. I would have loved 1 Ambush Gigapede. Every deck could use 1 Ambush Gigapede. Alrighty. What you got for me? Nothing? I don't mind nothing. Let's pump the lockpicker. I'm gonna play... I mean, they're not gonna kill this lockpicker, right? They are gonna kill this lockpicker. Golly. I should have played the Sphinx first. Why not play the Sphinx? You know what I mean? Why not? Oh, that was so bad. I mean, they have a decision to make here, I guess. Oh, they're killing my token? Then let's kill the Gigapede. Yeah. Oh well. I missed Surveil too. I mean, that's super relevant. Ay, ay, ay. Oh well. Not the cleanest game. Actually, that was... I think we played this... most of this game okay. I think that was just, like, the only big misstep. I even thought about it. I was just like, why would I? I just... obviously, it could have just been another ambush Gigapede. Obviously. Are you kidding me? Double Fell the Mighty? Okay, well. You know, sometimes you get double Fell the Mighty, I guess. Man. Double Fell the Mighty? Really? I was wondering, I'm just like, how the hell are you doing absolutely nothing? You know what I mean? Well, now it makes sense. They're splashing Outlaw Medic. Ugh. You know, I think by the end of this format, I'm just gonna lose it entirely, and just like everybody, like I'm just gonna play like every deck is just gonna be a 5-color deck with 5 color sources for each, I'm just gonna have like 3 of each basic land, and this. Well, all my opponents did it. Why can't I do it? Why can't I do that? Let me think here. I'm at 5. I mean, I think my best bet is just this. Like, put a counter here and get rid of this token. I mean, they discarded Fake Your Own Death. They have 2 more spells in their hand. Like, I am extremely dead here. And, I mean... yeah, okay. Whatever. We got overpowered here. We got overpowered for sure. I mean, there's only so much you can do. And I just felt like, hey, if I'm gonna get double wrathed, I'm gonna get double wrathed. Them's the beats. Okay. I would say let's dodge rares, but that's just not the nature of this format. But I love my hand. We're on the draw though. Not as good, but 2 Island Swamp, Phantom Interference, Jailbreak Scheme, Lazav, Unfortunate Accident. This is about as Dimir of a hand as you can get. I would absolutely love to keep this hand. And see what you got. Alright, looks like our opponent mulliganed here, and we drew Mirage Mesa, so we'll name black. So now we have 2 black and 2 blue. Wow. I don't know why I just couldn't use words there. Phantom Interference and Desert's Dew as options. I mean, when in doubt, I just feel like you always just use... I feel like when you can Phantom Interference, you just Phantom Interference. So that's kind of what I'm going to do here. Even if it's Red Rock Sentinel, which isn't especially very good. Lone Shark. Okay. I kind of want to get a 1/1 out of this Unfortunate Accident, and we're losing out value here, but I can't sack a land and copy Red Rock Sentinel 1 turn. Oh, look, there. Oh. All right. All right. That's a railway brawler. I just want all of you to know. They probably have a counterspell here too. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. It's very skillfully done there. It's yeah, that's fun. This is fun. Are you not having fun? It's something. You know, it truly is something. Truly. Well, all we need to deal with is the Railway Brawler again. Hey, unsurprisingly, they kept it on top. Stop cold? Failed fording. Sure. Here comes a Brawler. Well, we drew Consuming Ashes. That certainly helps. So I can turn this into a 3-5 and make this a 3-4. That's not enough. Ah, Railway Brawler. Yep. All right. This should work. We'll see. And that is a Railway Brawler. Tumbleweed Rising. Okay. Let's kill the Brawler. Oh, come on! I'm off this. What? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? We got Wrath of Godded twice in the first game, and then we got Railway Brawler with double Snakeskin Veil. We had the answer. They had double Snakeskin Veil. 0-2. Again, I don't think my deck's bad. But sometimes you play against cards that are just, like, my deck, I'm just playing a bunch of cards that are like C++, right? We're just trying to like grind, get advantages here and there, and then they just go boom, 10 out of 10. Boom, 10 out of 10. Okay, 0-2. I mean, I'll keep this. I don't have any islands. I drew the Verge, but I have a Desert Stew that I can play on turn 2, and a Consuming Ashes, and then if we just draw any island, it kind of unlocks our hand. Man. Oh, there's a blue source. It's delayed, but I'll take it. The Eroded Canyon. Well, now we can, like, Deserts do anything. Absolutely anything. Don't play a Prickly Pear. I almost want to... Oh, it's a Wolverine? Yeah, okay. Oh, why'd I play an island? Oh. Alright. It's official. I'm just tilted. Oh, no. Oh. Ugh. Oh, that's gross. That's funny. Fake your own death. I imagine they're not even going to be able to really cast it, so I will be able to use like a Desert Stew here. let's just counter it. I really wanted to make a creature, but if they're heads up, they can also play around it too. Alright, Hollow Marauder, but we cannot cast it just yet, as this deck only has 10 creatures, so this is definitely not at its best here. At knife point. Okay. Would I splash that with the Sandstorm Verge? I don't know. So, again, just 2 of each land. I mean, they're probably splashing... They're probably splashing... I don't know. I don't know, bro. They're probably splashing at knife point. We'll just go with that. Okay, our opponent has decision paralysis here. Oh. That's the only way we're going to win with this deck, I think. They just time out. Alright, we'll plot the lockpicker here for now. No real reason to cast it anytime soon. I mean, honestly, our opponent probably has a hand very similar to ours, which is just a handful of removal. And they really want us to just play things to trigger their at knife point. So, like, I'm not too sure that I want to run out this Hollow Marauder unless I can protect it somehow. Like with a bounce spell or something? I don't know. Maybe I should play Fail the Fording over one of the jailbreak schemes. Right? Because I don't want to jailbreak scheme my own creature. I mean, the way I look at it is they have a bunch of cards in hand with at knife point in their deck. Their hand has to be a ton of removal. I don't think I just want to run out a Marauding Sphinx, right, into all that open mana. So I'd rather just keep up a bunch of removal here. And if they play something small, I can use maybe like a Consuming Ashes to surveil and try to continue digging and finding relevant threats. Oh my gosh, they're just playing lands and doing nothing. All right. Well, if it gets to the point where I'm going to have to discard, then I will play my Marauding Sphinx. How about that? Oh, they have creatures! Holy cow. I think my plan will be to take 2 here and kill this at end of turn. Although maybe I want to hold this. Like, I don't actually mind drawing a bunch of lands. So I don't know that the Surveil is going to give me value. So maybe I just go with like a Desert Stew instead. And that's another Desert Stew. All right. We're just playing this game. I just have to be really careful. Like, we're gonna hit a land pocket very soon, so I do need to be a little bit mindful of that and be careful with kind of how we utilize our resources. All right, we drew a Canyon Crab. There you go. There's a target for you. Oh my gosh, they cast something. All right, Journey to Nowhere. You got it. I mean, I could save it. I just don't know that it's worth it. You know what I mean? It's like, you can kill my crab. This is actually just... How? This is insane. I have 12 lands left in my deck. More than half of my deck is mana. Do I play the Sphinx? I mean, I can win with the Marauder as well, so... If they find a way to kill the Sphinx, then this gets cheaper, so... Okay, they drew for the turn. They're attacking me. Okay. So they have a rooftop assassin maybe? Or an explosive derailment? Oh, sure. It destroys it at least. All right. Am I interested in just playing out the lockpicker? Maybe. Well, I'll certainly play this. Does this have... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I can certainly just play the Servant of the Stinger here. Man, like I said, the rough part here is because we're not drawing lands, we can't just like play multiple spells in a turn or play a creature and then like have protection up for it. There's just like a lot we can't do. So we have to try to make the most of each turn without being down resources because I have to mentally prepare myself for the incoming flood. Again, 12 lands and a Bandit's Hall left out of 21 cards. So 13 out of 21 cards are mana sources. Do I want to use this town ain't big enough? I mean, these mercenaries are also kind of annoying. No. We'll just let it die. At knife point is doing a lot of work here. They're going to get so many tokens off of this thing. So let's go ahead and just get this Lawbringer out of here. And move on from there. We're definitely drawing a land next turn. I'm just banking on it. What do you have? What do you have here? Getaway Glamour? Bovine Intervention. What is happening? Okay, we got Bovine Interventioned. Let's just get a creature in play here. Let's kill the cow. Alright. Still did not find a land. Phantom Interference is a 2/2 flyer here. They're still attacking me. Is this another steer clear? What is this? Ride down. Okay. Oh my goodness. We're at 14 here? Oh man. What a game. Oh, there's a mana source. I mean, they're not doing any damage to me, so whatever. Like, here you go, coast is clear. I can, well no, I guess that doesn't work forever, huh? Let's see. I mean, I can just bounce 2 of these tokens. Is that worth? Sure. All right. We still haven't found a land. Oh my. Do they play creatures in their deck? Like actual creatures? I guess they had this Wanted Griffin. I just want to jailbreak scheme like a random dorky not ETB creature forever. That's what I want to do. That's what I'm waiting for. So let's see. We still have 12 lands in our deck. So 67% of our deck is our lands. We have plenty of ways to commit crime. We do have a Mourner Surprise. If I draw a Desperate Bloodseeker, I'm probably just targeting my opponent. Like, decking them is a real thing that could happen. All right, our opponent passed. We get to play a land, thankfully. Attack. Let's play a Geyser Drake. And pass. Hey, we get to Phantom Interference. I mean, end of turn, I'm just going to make a 2/2 flyer here. Ariet's Lullaby. Yep. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So they also have 6 lands left in their deck. Ruthless Lawbringer. Yep. Ruthless Lawbringer, excellent combo with this at knife point, by the way. Honestly, maybe I should have just done this to put a counter on the Bandit's Hall, huh? I didn't even think about that. Although, I mean, I think I'm going to commit enough crimes here where it won't matter. And I even have this land that just commits crime too. What was that? What? Are you kidding me? That's insane. They hit Terminal Agony and they madnessed it out to kill my Hollow Marauder. Oh my gosh. That's incredible. Oh, what am I? God, I'm. You know, it's just like this game's gone on for so long. I'm playing super sloppy. I should have done that on my opponent's turn. What on earth? All right. I should have done that on my opponent's turn. I'm gonna play Nimble Brigand. Keep up Unfortunate Accident and pass. They should be out of removal here. Hopefully. I'm trying to figure out what other ways I have to win. So, and like I said, I really don't want to use these jailbreak schemes, but man, they literally don't have like a relevant creature in their deck. Other than this Wanted Griffin, right? They somehow just drafted like 9 removal spell or 10 removal spells and at knife point, I guess. All right, what you got here, opponent? Okay, finally no attacks. Ooh, Lazav is a nice one. So let's play Lazav. And then let's play Desperate Bloodseeker. I'm going to target them, like I said before. What can I do with this card? I just don't even know. What is in my graveyard? Nothing. What do I want to remove? Let's remove Ruthless Lawbringer. I don't want it to turn into one. Oh, Hellspur Posse Boss. Okay. Okay, that's a land. That's good. I can still cast Unfortunate Accident. I mean, we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of our 11 cards 9 of our 11 cards are land now. This is like such an absurdly weird game. So I need to try my best to utilize my resources the best that I can. What do I want to turn this into? I guess a wanted griffin. So you can't block. Let's attack. Let's draw a card. And black. Pass. So we still have Unfortunate Accident up. We have 9 cards left to their 9. We do have a second Desperate Bloodseeker in our deck. We need to be, I guess, a little bit careful, but I feel pretty good that we'll be able to kill our opponent before... Oh, there we go. There we go. Finally. A target for our jailbreak schemes. Bring it on. I think I want to put a counter on my lifelinker here. Let's go ahead and draw a card. Alrighty. Boom, boom. Let's put you on top. You will now be a holy cow. What is this? An attack for 9? Was there a bigger creature in there? Do I have a bigger creature in here? Oh, there's a Marauding Sphinx, which then allows me to surveil, I guess. All right, they're choosing to draw that again, so maybe I just don't play it, because I kind of just want to draw... I want them to draw that over kind of a random card. So let's just let them draw the Griffin, because then I can just jailbreak scheme again for the win. And I'll copy my Geyser Drake, I guess. Or it doesn't really matter. Whew, all right. You will be... All right! We managed to beat the Mardu at knife point deck. We got a long, long road ahead here, folks, with our blue-black crime deck. That's what it took for us to win. Is there any adjustment we can make? There's a failed fording here. There's a stop cold. I don't know that we're lacking removal. Failed fording is kind of interesting because I have the Slickshot Lockpicker and the Hollow Marauder. So maybe I want that over the jailbreak scheme. Man, our deck is very bad at killing people. We just don't have a top-end way to finish things off. So do I want, like, a random 4-mana 4/4? All right, let's put this in and cut one of those. Not that I think it's any good, but just I feel like I don't know. I just feel like I need another body that can be like a lightning rod for removal. And I feel like having a 4/4 body in play that I can play to have that get killed and then play Marauding Sphinx is not bad. Or the Hollow Marauder. Hey, playing against Circovitz. How many colors do you think he's on? Oh, my hand's not very good. He's gonna laugh at my Daring Thunder Thief. It's okay. Play the Bloodseeker, target ourselves. We mill 2 lands, I'm sad. I know it's totally random, I know. Still doesn't make it feel less bad, you know what I mean? Alright, Servant of the Stinger here, miss... Oh, man. So they are blue-red. Razzle Dazzler. Well, it's gonna be unblockable, which is pretty good. Okay. This is how it ends, I guess. What? What can they have? Take the fall? That doesn't do it. Quick draw? I don't know. Let's block the coyote, I guess. Because I can kill it with the Desert Stew. If they do have the quick draw. And like they could randomly play 2 spells here with the Razzle Dazzler, I guess. It could be like take the fall plus something. I don't know. Slick Sequence maybe. I mean, you know it's something. He's not just going to throw away his stuff. I guess I just, in this draft, I was just not meant to draw lands. It's just one of those things, I guess. Metamorphic Blast. Turns that into a 0/1. Well, let's try that. And then if he happens to have Metamorphic Blast plus Counterspell, it is what it is. Like, I'm playing the spells that I can possibly play. Okay, whatever. That's a Razzle Dazzler. Can I get a land, please? Just a land. Come on. Oh, thank you. Thank you, deck. Okay, I gotta think. I don't have any way to commit a crime here, so maybe this is greedy. But if I draw a swamp, whoo! It's so good if I draw a swamp. I didn't draw a swamp. If I played the Drake, I could have just passed here. And I would have gotten in for 2. I think that was a very greedy, nimble brigand on my part, I will say. God, I would have gotten him with the Phantom Interference too. This is so absurd. Yeah. The Drake would have been a million times better. This feels awful. Yeah, and I just drew, like, I don't have the black for the Consuming Ashes here. They have a way to block my flyer. This is just all kinds of disaster. It is what it is. God. The fact that they play... I mean, to be honest, he could have just played something else that was not the Pulverizer there. Certainly could have played something that was not the Pulverizer there. This Razzle Dazzler kind of getting out of hand. So I think they only really have a good attack with the Dazzler. I have a Consuming Ashes, but I can only kill like one thing. I guess they're gonna probably, well, hopefully. They're gonna hopefully run out of things here for the other card. Oh, man. Let's get this back. Can't attack. If they play 2 spells, then I'm just dead. Okay, they don't. They don't. Okay, let's play this. And let's play this. And this. And pass. Like I said, if they double spell us, then we're just dead. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have double spelled there? I don't know. Or did I play land that turn? I don't think that I did. Man, this is brutal. Can I even get in a good attack. Desert Stew doesn't kill anything. I need to kill this Razzle Dazzler. That's like priority number 1. I just need a swamp. Okay. Okay. All right, what you got? Okay. Let's get the Dazzler out of play. Okay. That's a Hollow Marauder. How many creatures do I have in the graveyard? None. So I can't cast it yet. So I'll draw the Unfortunate Accident first. Okay. And I think he's probably just dead here. Oh my gosh. He got super flooded. I did not think I was going to win that game. Yeah. No, he got super unlucky. I could have even gotten a little bit more aggressive and maybe pushed damage through with my Death Touch creature and attack. That's certainly something I could have done. Oh my gosh. I did not think we were winning that one. I could have also played my flyer there instead of the Brigand, which I think I absolutely should have done. Man. I am not playing up to the standards I set for myself, definitely. But all you can do is just keep going and slowly try to get better. Oh, this is interesting. I have a Lazav, but I have this Eroded Canyon. No, I gotta play this because if I do draw a land anyways, I still want to just play Daring Thunder Thief on turn 4. Right, let's play the Bloodseeker here and target ourselves because we have some recursion in our deck. We have Hollow Marauder, Slickshot Lockpicker, and Mourner's whatever. Mourner's Surprise, Mourner's Journey. So, I think this is good. Let's see. Saddle will be kind of annoying. They'd be able to get in for 5. Man, Daring Thunder Thief is so bad. Maybe I should just play anything else. Okay, Clear Shot is not as bad. Clear Shot is not as bad. Oh, Steer Clear. That works. I could have played like Bandit's Hall and like bounce both of our creatures maybe. I'm just gonna pass here and just play this. It feels like this is probably the only time I can play this. I think I'm boarding this out. I think this card is just too bad. It is just too embarrassing of a Magic card. Hiya! That's my big finish. I hope you like it. Did you like it? Alright, I need to get this crime stuff going. So I'll do this. I'm gonna pass. And if they have a removal spell, then I can bounce my Daring Thunder Thief. Okay. 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 Take up the shield. So I can bounce that, but then do I bounce the Thunder Thief? Cost 3 less to cast if it targets a permanent you control. 3, yeah, sure. The reason why I'm doing this is because I want the counters on this. And with the Geyser Drake, I actually still get the discount, so it's not too bad. And then I can even unfortunate accident and like kill the commando if I want to. Dock Hourlock doesn't do anything, okay? I mean, the 5/5 certainly does something. But let's play this first. Okay. That is a Desert's Dew. I mean, I can basically just kill everything. Let's attack with our flyer. One, two, three, 4, 5. I definitely want to kill this commando before any shenanigans occurs. Before they draw like Snakeskin Veil or whatever. But I will keep this Desert Stew back because now I get to get another counter on the Bandits Hall, potentially. But we'll see what they do. I think I'm okay with this trade. It's not the best trade, but... I'm at 11, they're at 5. I mean, I could just Deserts do it. They have 1 card left in hand. No, let's just... That's fine. Is this a Shepherd? What is this? One last job? Ugh. Oh no. Okay, well that's a thing. Well, don't want to attack with the Geyser Drake. That's brutal. I'm going to do this now because I just want to get a bunch of counters on this Bandits Hall. And now I'm going to go for the super risky play, but I think it's kind of our only line, where they attack me with the Free Strider Commando, and I block with my Geyser Drake, and I give it -4/-4. They've topped... Whatever this is, they're top decking it for the turn, right? So it's like, let's do this, and then hope. Get out of here. Seriously. Oh, I could have countered. Wait, no, I couldn't have. They top deck Mystical Tether. That's insane. That is unreal. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's still fight the good fight here. See what we find. Okay. We'll keep Mourner Surprise. Wait, do I actually have a creature in here? I do, right? Yeah, I have a Death Touch creature. Don't want to trade here. Alright, Mourner Surprise on. Interesting. We have Servant of the Stinger, Lazav. It's gotta be Lazav here, right? We have infinite mana. So we can just like play Lazav and then just start targeting their things. You can't block. What can I exile? I just don't want them to recur anything. And then we get to draw cards off the Bandits Hall. So we have Bandits Hall plus the Verge. We have a 2/5 blocker. Okay, they have nothing here. Phantom Interference. Let's see. Anything worth copying? Not particularly. I do have a lifelinker, which is pretty interesting. That would turn this into a 4/4 lifelinker. That's not bad. Yeah, I'm kind of in for that. Boom. And then we keep up Phantom Interference. I don't think I'm going to counter anything, but I can make a thing. Okay. Is there like an evasive creature in here? What do I have? I just have a 4/4. I guess it can be like a large Death Toucher. All right. Let's go ahead and... Ooh, this is interesting. Should I make a 2/2 flyer here or draw a card? I'm going to draw a card. All right, so that is a Desperate Bloodseeker that I can definitely use to commit a crime here if I would like. And they probably have good creatures for me to hit, which I like. So let's target them. Oh, I can't actually target something. Sure. What did I hit? Fierce Retribution and a land. Okay. I mean, they're just going to block here with the Hard Bristle Bandit, right? Unless I make it unable to block. I want to keep up the interferences now. And now they have access to 7 mana. We'll take... Okay. Let's draw a card. Let's make a flyer. Okay. So now we can make it so Spinewood's Paladin can't block. And we can copy something else. Unless they're going to concede. All right. This is... Oh my gosh. These games are ridiculous. Yeah, anyways, I hate this card. What should I play? Should I play Spring Splasher? Maybe it's Stop Cold, just as another removal spell. You know how much I dislike Stop Cold, but I also really dislike Daring Thunder Thief. I'm not sure which one is worse between the two. Okay, well, at least we've clawed back a little bit. We were 0-2, and now we are 3-2. So let's keep this going. I will keep this. Another hand that requires some lands. Well, we did draw a land here, so happy about that. We have Phantom Interference, Desperate Bloodseeker, and Servant of the Stinger, all as options here. Let's see what they play. Trained Airings. Ugh. Oh, that's pretty good. The Crab lines up very, very well against the Airings. Although so does the Desperate Bloodseeker. But I'm going to go with the Crab here. Only because there's like a non-zero chance I just try to keep up Phantom Interference. Voracious Varmint. Yeah, like they get to get a Scry in here. But... I'm still probably not going with Phantom Interference. Wow, English. Phantom. Okay, anyways. I'll go with Servant of the Stinger here. I can still block the Airings. This blocks the Voracious Varmint. And this also gives me something in play if they play something big. Buried in the Garden is a very good card. I should have kept up Phantom Interference. I'm a silly, silly goose. No blocks. Alright, let's play Desperate Bloodseeker. I think I don't want to sacrifice this, so I'm just going to target myself. And not attack. And pass. And see what they do. It's going to be easy enough to play around Phantom Interference here. So they have like some kind of a trick here, maybe. So I will... God, yeah, no blocks. Spinewood's Paladin, is that a target? It sure is. I want the Land of Shame here. No, they already played a land. The Land of Shame is always the best. I love me a Land of Shame. Now do we sack this? What do we get? Like a Marauding Sphinx, maybe? A Mourner Surprise? I kind of just want to target the Trained Erranks here, so let's go ahead and do that. Well, let's see what they do with it. Alright, they got rid of it. Yeah, I'm actually not sure what I want to get here. Mourner Surprise is really nice because that allows me to use my mana this turn, right? That still gives me a 1/1 body. And then I can get Lazav, which I think has a really good shot of growing. Whereas the Sphinx is just like a really good creature. Let's take a look. So there's also Hollow Marauder. There's Hollow Marauder. There's also Slickshot Lockpicker. A lot of good 2-for-1 options here. Slickshot Lockpicker. I don't have any removal spells, so it's not as good. I can always just get a removal spell. But I do have a Stop Cold already. How many creatures in my graveyard? 2. So this would cost 5. Hollow Marauder seems pretty good. As something that just will always get me a card. You know what? I still like the Mourner Surprise. I just feel like I want to get the ball rolling, just continue playing permanents. And so I think getting the 1/1 that turn, that also can potentially pump the Bloodseeker to help gain me life, is really nice. Alright, they went with one last job here on the Spinewood's Paladin. Consuming Ashes was fantastic. We're at 14. 5 is a lot of damage, but I really want to get the ball rolling on Lazav. So let's do that. The thing is, I don't really care about their life total, so even, like, worst case scenario, I can bounce my Bloodseeker and their Spinewood's Paladin. Is there any creature in the... No. All right. Land here would not be terrible. Throw from the saddle, maybe? Feels that way, which is amazing for... No, it's not. Oh, maybe it is. We'll see. Nope. All right. Let's pass. Okay, so that's a land. That is very, very nice, as it allows us to play Consuming Ashes and This Town Ain't Big Enough. I almost want to kill the Varmint. Is that bad? Alright, let us see what they go for. Wily Duke. Oh, that's annoying. I can kill the Bighorn, but I feel like I should just kill the Wily Duke. Let me think. Alright, what about if we stop cold the Bridled Bighorn, trigger on the stack, they're gonna kill it with their Voracious Varmint, and then we bounce the big... Yeah, hold on. This might be a little bit tricky. Oh. Okay. So now I have to make a big decision. Do I just trade this Lazav for a Spinewood's Paladin? Doesn't feel great. All right, this is absolutely perfect. All right, so let us bounce the Spinewood's Paladin And let's bounce. Is it Desperate Bloodseeker or is it like Stop Cold? And maybe they kill it? Sure. Oh no, I'm so bad. I am such a doofus. I am an absolute ginormous what? I got so too fancy for my own good. Too fancy for my own good. Oh my goodness. Too freaking fancy for my own darn good. What was I thinking? Like, I legitimately have no idea what I was thinking there. I just drew them a card for free. I mean, granted, they could have used the varmint, right? They could have used the varmint to kill the thing and still drawn a card, I guess. But now I have a way to commit another crime. So the reason why I'm not pumping here is so that I can double block the bighorn. The bighorn. Oh my gosh, the amount of just awful plays I'm making here, it's concerning. It is most definitely concerning. I don't think they want to trade the bighorn with my 2 creatures. Yeah, okay. Oh my gosh, Paul. Oh my gosh. Am I interested in... No, I'm not interested in that at all. Do I care about Raucous Entertainer? I guess I do. This is the card that's going to give them value over time. I don't need to worry about the varmint too much. I mean, I guess I have this Stop Cold. Let's do that. Let's play the Brigand. And we'll just pass. Oh my gosh, this is just you know those like what not to do? That's me. Like how I'm playing this game. Like why did I bounce this Stop Cold? Why on earth did I do that? Anyways, I still, like I said, I still think it's better not to. Yeah, see, if we didn't kill the Raucous Entertainer, like look what would have happened, right? So let's go Bandit's Hull. Oh, that's actually fine. Oh, whatever, you can't block. Honestly, if they kill the Bandit's Hull, it's not too bad. We just need to not die this next turn. We're kind of leaning very, very heavily on this Lazav. Like, if they kill my Lazav, I'm in just deep, deep trouble. Alright, it's kind of interesting here just because I can't cast the Unfortunate Accident, but I am still just interested in continuing to commit crimes. So let's do this. Sure. I guess I could have tapped that for mana. Yeah, we'll exile this, but not use it. And then I will draw off of this. Oh, they drew a removal spell here. And I cannot kill the Bridal Bighorn. Okay. Sure. But now we are kind of at that point where we can systematically start eating through everything that they have, barring them drawing anything more on top of this. Okay. This goes here. What do you have? This goes here. I don't know what this is. Trash to town? That doesn't do it. Okay. I mean, I have the ability to turn this into a death touch creature too. So 2 +1/+1 counters, and they get to draw a card here. So let's go ahead and kill this. What's in my graveyard? Nimble Brigand. No. Sure. Alright, they get to draw 2 cards, but I mean, this is totally fine now. They know about the stop cold. Oh man, what a grind. Okay. Wow. That Lazav ended up doing a lot of work, but man, I don't know what It's okay. We're still winning. I mean, there's a lot of tight spots where I feel like I'm making it so that I'm making it difficult for my opponent, but it's just like these are long, complicated games, and there are definitely missteps that I'm making along the way. There's a lot of decision points when you play this deck, and I will admit that I am definitely not playing it perfect, but good enough here. We've been pretty fortunate not running into the haymakers that we did in the first 2 matches, and now we're what, 4-2? Or 3-2? I don't know. After an 0-2 start, I will absolutely take it. I will absolutely take it here. Alright, so it's the mirror. I mean, if they have the interference, they have the interference. It's just so big to be able to play this Bandit's Hall, like, now. Ooh, sees the secrets. Very nice. Because now we can Phantom Interference and make a token. Oh, they discarded too? Yeah. They might plot a Loan Shark here, which would be very annoying. They did not. I'm very thrilled. This is the best Phantom Interference ever. And we have another one. We can't do anything to that one. But we do have Consuming Ashes, which I'm going to use. They have a Tyrant Scorn, and we're going to counter that. Dead. Surveil. Hollow Marauder. Yes, please. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, Hollow Marauder. We're getting a lot of value here. They do seem to have a very good deck. And well, we have a couple of counters here on the Bandit's Hall. Marauding Sphinx for the opponent. Committing some crimes. Definitely need some kind of removal spell for that. I can make it unable to block. And hit them for 6. Yeah, the ward 2 is kind of annoying on this. Let's see, I can also, like, play the crab and then return up to. I guess I can just single bounce this and hit for 6 as a tempo play. Yeah, let's do that. Like, we got to get in for a lot of damage there, right? Sure. They bin to shoot the sheriff. Although it's weird because, like, this thing is so hard to kill. I'm at 18, they're at 6. They have a Geyser Drake. Okay, so I can no longer rely on that as a means of getting advantages. So let's go ahead and draw a card out here. See if we can find something. Slickshot Lockpicker is certainly something I'm interested in. All right. So now we can even bounce both of their creatures as a mega tempo play in attack and potentially represent lethal here. But of course, they have another turn of just playing a lot of big things. So, yeah. It's kind of interesting what I choose to do here. I probably just want to go with the hard removal, to be honest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that still plays around that. 3, 4, 5. Although Unfortunate Accident is just better, right? No, but that plays into Phantom Interference. All right. Oh, they have a counterspell here? Essence Capture? Desertion? Oh my gosh. What does it do? It like puts it into play under their control, right? Okay, well they don't have a 1 mana spell, right? Okay, so it's just it puts this into the play under their control. Wow. That's insane. That's a huge turnaround. For sure. Oh my gosh, they can shoot the sheriff. Holy cow. That's unreal. Alright, well. Let's kill this. So that's a Desperate Bloodseeker down. Wow. How with the Geyser Drake? I could have killed the Geyser Drake in response, but that didn't seem very good. What a turn. Kudos to the opponent. That was fantastic. We're close to killing them, though. They're at 6. Okay, we're less close to killing them. Oh, we're super less close to killing them. Okay. Okay. Let's draw a card. Okay, we hit a land. Let's play a crab and a servant. Play a land and pass. Damn, I'm at 10, they're at 6. I mean, this is probably gonna get blocked by something. What a game, though. Desertion. They stole my lockpicker and shot the sheriff something. How big of a blowout can you get? And they drew Slickshot Lockpicker? Oh no. What are they getting? Shoot the Sheriff doesn't kill anything. They can get Seize the Secrets or Tyrant Scorn. Okay. Yep. So if they're at 7 though, yeah, I can't. Do I have to block? Like, is there any world I can come back from this by keeping this up? I think I gotta take it. Like, it starts with finding a removal spell. But if we don't, okay, hey, that is definitely a thing. All right, Marauding Sphinx. All right, here's my question. Can I afford to attack with the Hollow Marauder? Let's say I attack. I get them down to 3. I can block 3 creatures. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, like these 3, and then I take 5, and then I die. Okay, I can't attack. Oh, I think I'm just dead now. That dealt 2 more damage to me. Yeah, if they attack with everything, I'm dead. Yeah. Because I take 3 damage. Yeah, the desert was a good draw. Close match. Close match. Desertion. I have never had this card cast against me. But it was an absolute beating. I'm just hoping that my opponent doesn't okay, so our opponent did not realize that attacking with everything kills us. Which I am happy with. Let's block. Actually, should I kill it? No. Wait, hold on. I can do something like this. Because if that gets another counter, I'm also really dead. Okay, well. This did not get it done, sadly. Well, how about this? We do this. Make it so, whatever, one of these can't block. Commit some crimes. Surveil. Okay. The land doesn't do anything. I actually will bin both of these because I need to find an instant to draw off of the Canyon Crab. Let's attack. They're going to take it. Okay. We'll play a land. They good gamed me? What if I find bounce 2 things? Unreal. I think they didn't. I think they forgot about my my loot effect on the crab. But it is good game. All right. Well, we made a decent run of it, but sadly we were unable to emerge victorious, and we are still ranked in the 30s. We're ranked 33. Man, we were off to a really great start this season. Things are starting to slow down. I mean, we did win some trophies here, but the first 2 losses were just completely ridiculous. We lost the Railway Brawler plus double Snakeskin Veil, and then the first game we got like double Wrath of Godded. This one, our opponent just absolutely played well, and that desertion absolutely destroyed us. But all in all, I thought this was an okay deck. I think one of the problems with my deck was the fact that it kind of had a tough time winning the game in the late game. I think I could have just used like another Marauding Sphinx, and that's kind of the problem with the blue-black decks. You kind of have trouble closing out games. I did have the Lazav, the Lockpicker, the Brigand, the Sphinx, and the Marauder, but just another random large creature would have been nice. I don't think the Daring Thunder Thief is what I needed. But like I said, even like an Ambush Gigapede, just something big, right, was something that I was missing. But all in all, still okay. We had good interaction, good removal, some card draw effects. The Sandstorm Verge actually did a lot of work. This was something I didn't even consider early on. And I think I saw like Numot take this in a draft like week 1 or week 2. And I was like, what are you doing? And then I was like, oh, you can just commit a crime every turn as long as your mana is good enough. Like, I don't recommend playing this in a 3-color deck if you don't have good fixing. But we had the Mirage Mesa and the Bandits Hall. So I think it was worth, because we had cards like the Lazav and the Marauding Sphinx and a Nimble Brigand to take advantage of the Sandstorm Verge. So sadly with a 4-3, but given that we started 0-2, I'm happy enough with this result. Not necessarily super happy with my play, but hey, sleep it off and wake up another day ready for more trophies. So rank 33 this time, not the ideal result, but we're going to keep fighting in another draft tomorrow. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Feel free to hit the like or subscribe button for more daily videos just like this. If you've enjoyed the content and wanted to support the channel in another way, the best way to do so is through my Patreon. The link to the Patreon is in the description below. Shout out once again to all the current patrons. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.